You're underestimating the power of the GLP-1 agonist. I don't think you can tolerate it. I mean, it's so powerful. The dose I took, I can't. That's why I'm taking it. I can't eat if I take it.
You guys don't worry about the GLP-1 agonism and chronically like releasing insulin from that? Like, isn't that partially how it works?
It doesn't change your blood sugar at all.
Not about the blood sugar. I was concerned about the insulin effect.
Yeah, same. That's what I'm. So I'm like, as far as in my head, logically weighing out the pros and cons, I'm thinking, okay, heavy duty stimulant abuse kills my appetite. GLP-1 agonism also kills appetite, but I don't fuck up my heart or my brain. But then I have this chronic bleed of insulin. So it's like,
wait a minute.
Well, so insulin still responds to serum.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying in a.
But bro, the thing is,
I'm not saying you need to abuse the fuck out of them.
You're underestimating the power of the GLP-1 agonist. I don't think you can tolerate it. I mean, it's so powerful. The dose I took, I can't. That's why I'm taking it. I can't eat if I take it, bro. The amount of stimulant you need to get that from the GLP, you probably microdose the GLP, you'll be fine. Like,
right. It's a very low dose.
Like, yeah, really low.
Okay, so maybe I shouldn't even talk until I've tried them.
Okay. It's so powerful. You're gonna be so happy with it. You're gonna be really happy. Yeah.
To come back on the insulin secretion, so it promotes insulin secretion in the presence of elevated serum glucose concentration. So I've taken the GLP-1 receptor, the liraglutide one. Now I'm experimenting with the semaglutide. So I've taken that while fasting, and my blood sugar doesn't budge at all. It's right where it should be while I'm fasting. And it's postprandial blood sugar concentrations are exactly where they should be after eating a meal with carbohydrates or a meal without carbohydrates or only vegetables. I had seen minimal changes in my blood sugar levels while running these GLP-1 receptor agonists. Now you're adding clenbuterol, right, for fat loss, which raises glucose concentrations in the bloodstream, or growth hormone. Now serum concentrations are more favorable compared to not running the GLP-1 receptor agonist. So I feel that it helps with gluconeogenesis.
I guess hypothetically, if you're using a GLP-1, even if you get some insulin bleed, it's probably negligible compared to the insulin release you get from actually eating the food that you're not otherwise eating now because you actually have the appetite suppression from the GLP.
Right.
So it probably,
right. And plus, even if you're fasting, you're still releasing how much? Maybe 20 units of insulin per day, or 5 units. I think there's like a baseline insulin secretion that occurs unless you're type 2 diabetic or type 1 diabetic. That there's always a little bit of insulin release, even when you're fasting, because you get glucose through amino acid metabolism or glycerol metabolism or gluconeogenesis or whatever bleeds from the liver. You know, glycogenolysis.
No, yeah, of course.
Is that what it's called?
I think so. Glycogenolysis, something like this. Glycogen released from the liver into the bloodstream.
Yeah, but I think the whole reason we're having this debate is just because Derek didn't realize how potent it is. So when it's that potent, you're not going to eat. So if you're releasing a little bit of insulin, it's fine. And if you take a much smaller dose, I mean, I really think. Plus, the long-term studies don't show. I don't think they show any insulin resistance. Right, Steve?
No, there's issue with pancreatic cancer and thyroid issues, but because some people just eat through the nausea. Those are people with type 2 diabetes.
Weight, though, that it improves like every metric of like insulin resistance. So I don't think you could gauge it by that, anyways. And these like
my hemoglobin A1C came down, a couple points, to 4.7%, something like this.
Are you still using it, by the way? Like,
you asked me to try the semaglutide, so I added in 0.5 milligrams last Monday, but it's not as efficacious as 0.6 milligrams liraglutide, but that's daily, so the compounding dose over the course of a week is way higher. So let me try 1 milligram.
Not the oral, obviously.
Oh, the injection. Yeah. I, for every oral that somebody else takes, I do an injection.
Okay, I gotta discuss this with you guys. I'm very curious because I think we have varying views on Guy Cisternino.